50-word definitions. Story. List. 1. Analysis. The scientists' analysis revealed new insights about the disease. Analysis, a detailed examination of the elements or structure of something. Analysis, the process of studying something carefully to understand it or to find new information about it. 2. Belong. She always felt she belonged in the city, despite being from a small town. Belong, to be in the right place or suitable situation. Belong, to feel accepted and comfortable in a particular place or with a group of people. 3. Harvest. The harvest was abundant this year due to the excellent weather. Harvest, the process or period of gathering in crops. Harvest, the act of collecting a ripe crop from the fields. 4. Depending. Depending on the weather, the event may be held indoors. Depending, to be contingent or determined by certain factors or conditions. Depending, being conditional or reliant on something else. 5. Appoint. The board decided to appoint a new director. Appoint, to assign a role or position to someone. Appoint, to officially choose someone for a job or responsibility. 6. Lineage. Her lineage could be traced back to ancient kings. Lineage, ancestry or descent from a common ancestor. Lineage, the series of families from which a person is directly descended. 7. Dessert. We had chocolate cake for dessert. Dessert, the sweet course eaten at the end of a meal. Dessert, a sweet dish typically served at the end of a meal. 8. Recording. The recording of the meeting will be available online. Recording, the act of capturing and storing data, sounds, or images. Recording, the process of making a permanent record of information. 9. Feed. He had to feed the animals before heading to work. Feed, to give food to someone or something. Feed, to provide nourishment to living creatures. 10. Reveal. The magician will reveal his secrets at the end of the show. Reveal, to make something known or visible. Reveal, to uncover or disclose something that was hidden or not immediately apparent. 11. 2. It was too late to turn back now. 2. An excessive amount or degree. 2. More than is needed or wanted. 12. Every. Every participant received a medal for their effort. Every, each one without exception. Every, all members of a group or each individual in a collection. 13. Arrangement. The arrangement of flowers was beautiful. Arrangement, the way in which things are organized or positioned. Arrangement, the process of organizing or setting things up in a particular way. 14. Tight. The schedule was tight but manageable. Tight, firmly held in place or close-fitting. Tight, something that is securely fastened or closely fitted. 15. Occupy. The children occupy the park every afternoon. Occupy, to take up space or time. Occupy, to be in a place or to use time or resources. 16. Experience. Her experience in managing events was invaluable. Experience, the knowledge or skill gained from doing something. Experience, practical contact with and observation of facts or events. 17. Press. The press covered the festival extensively. Press, the act of applying pressure. Press, media organizations that gather and report news. 18. Pest. They had to deal with a pest problem in their garden. Pest, an insect or animal that damages crops or property. Pest, a troublesome or destructive insect or organism. 19. Direct. She gave clear and direct instructions to the team. Direct, to manage or guide something or someone. Direct, to control or lead an action or process. 20. Expansion. The company is planning an expansion into new markets. Expansion, the act of increasing in size or scope. Expansion, the process of growing or increasing in extent or size. 21. Between. The park is located between the two main streets. Between, in the space separating two objects or places. Between, in the middle of two or more things. 22. Democratic. The village held a democratic election for the new leader. Democratic, pertaining to a system of government by the people. Democratic, involving the participation of everyone in decision-making. 23. Where. Do you know where the festival will take place? Where, the place or location of something. Where, in or at what place or position. 24. Noise. The noise from the festival could be heard from miles away. Noise, a sound, especially one that is loud or unpleasant. Noise, unwanted or disruptive sound. 25. Clue. She found a clue that led to solving the mystery. Clue, a piece of evidence or information used to solve a problem or puzzle. Clue, a hint or indication that helps in finding out or understanding something. 26. Due. The payment is due by the end of the month. Due, expected or scheduled to happen. Due, required to be done or paid at a particular time. 27. Eager. The children were eager to see the fireworks. Eager, showing enthusiasm or impatience. Eager, excited and keen to do or experience something. 28. Feature. The new phone has several impressive features. Feature, a distinctive attribute or aspect of something. Feature, an important part or characteristic of something. 29. Minority. The proposal was supported by a minority of the council members. Minority, a group that is smaller in number compared to the majority. Minority, a smaller part of a population or group. 30. craft. She enjoys the craft of pottery and ceramics. Craft, an activity involving skill in making things by hand. Craft, the art of creating objects by hand, often with a high level of skill. 31. Definitely. She will definitely attend the meeting tomorrow. Definitely, without any doubt. Definitely, clearly and unequivocally. 32. Corner. The shop is located on the corner of Main Street. Corner, the point where two lines or surfaces meet. Corner, the place where two edges or sides come together. 33. Sell. They plan to sell their homemade goods at the market. Sell, to exchange something for money. Sell, to offer something for sale in return for money. 34. Equally. They were treated equally regardless of their backgrounds. Equally, in the same manner or degree. Equally, in a way that is fair and impartial. 35. Absence. Her absence was noted during the meeting. Absence, the state of being away or not present. Absence, the condition of not being present or available. 36. Potential. The project has great potential for success. Potential, the capability or possibility of something developing or achieving. Potential, the inherent ability or capacity for growth or development. 37. Continued. The project continued despite the challenges. Continued, to persist in an activity or process. Continued, to maintain an action or process without interruption. 38. Amazing. The view from the top of the mountain was amazing. Amazing, causing great surprise or wonder. Amazing, something that is extraordinarily impressive or awe-inspiring. 39. Quality. They ensured that the quality of the product was high. Quality, the standard or degree of excellence. Quality, the attributes or characteristics of something that make it desirable or valuable. 40. Suspect. She began to suspect that something was wrong. Suspect, to believe or assume something is true without proof. Suspect, to have a feeling or belief that something is the case without having complete evidence. 41. Reader. The book was well received by readers. Reader, a person who reads or someone who is reading something. Reader, an individual who reads or interprets written material. 42. Dig. They had to dig to find the buried treasure. Dig, to break up and move soil or earth. Dig, to make a hole in the ground by removing soil. 43. Employment. She found employment at a local company. Employment, the condition of having a job or work. Employment, the state of having a job or work for pay. 44. Incentive. The company offered a bonus as an incentive for meeting targets. Incentive, something that motivates or encourages someone to do something. Incentive, a reward or encouragement that motivates someone to act. 45. Become. He will become a skilled artist with practice. Become, to grow into or come to be something. Become, to undergo a change or transformation into a new state or condition. 46. Average. The average temperature for September is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Average, the result obtained by adding several quantities together and dividing by the number of quantities. Average, the central value in a set of numbers or quantities, calculated as the sum divided by the number of items. 47. Joint. The project was a joint effort between two companies. Joint, involving two or more parties working together. Joint, something that is shared or done by two or more people or groups. 48. Those. Those who arrived early got the best seats. Those refers to people or things previously mentioned or identified. Those, used to refer to specific people or objects that are not near the speaker. 49. Useful. This tool is very useful for gardening. Useful, able to help in achieving a goal or purpose. Useful, providing a benefit or serving a practical purpose. 50. Hate. She began to hate the long commute to work. Hate, to feel intense dislike or aversion. Hate, to have a strong negative feeling or emotional response toward something. Story. In a small village, an eager community gathered for the annual Harvest Festival. This year, the event held special significance because, depending on the crop yield, they could expand their local market. The villagers decided to appoint Sarah, a young woman known for her careful analysis, to manage the festival's preparations. She began by organizing the arrangements, ensuring every stall was in its proper place. Sarah's family had a long lineage of farmers, so she understood the value of a good harvest. They would collect the grains, and her brother, Tom, would feed the animals with what remained. She knew that too much noise could scare the livestock, so she kept the event lively but controlled. Sarah had to reveal the results of her analysis to the village council, showing the potential benefits of expanding their market. As they worked together, Sarah and Tom found clues of a possible pest infestation. They decided to dig around the fields for further evidence. After recording their findings, they realized it was not as severe as they initially suspected. Meanwhile, the villagers enjoyed the delicious desserts, crafted by local bakers, who were eager to sell their goods to new customers. The village elders, representing a democratic council, weighed the benefits of expansion. Despite some tension between different opinions, they ultimately agreed to continue their efforts, believing in the potential growth of their market. Sarah, standing in a tight corner of the town hall, felt the pressure of her role but remained optimistic. She knew that, in the absence of fear, there was an opportunity for growth. By the end of the day, the festival was a huge success, with everyone equally pleased. There was no doubt that, with continued dedication and quality work, their village could achieve something truly amazing. These are the 50 words we looked at. Absence. Amazing. Analysis. Appoint. Arrangement. Average. Become. Belong. Between. Clue. Continued. Corner. Craft. Definitely. Democratic. Depending. Dessert. Dig. Direct. Do. Eager. Employment. Equally. Every. Expansion. Experience. Feature. Feed. Harvest. Hate. Incentive. Joint. Lineage. Minority. Noise. Occupy. Pest. Potential. Press. Quality. Reader. Recording. Reveal. Sell. Suspect. Those. Tight. Too. Useful. Where.